Good day all. Today I'm going to teach you a lesson from your Vistas, your supplementary reader. Should wizard hit mommy? Now who is a wizard? Opposite of witch. Who is a witch? Witch and wizard are those who do the magical spell. Yes, that's something like a black magic. Yes, so over here you have two characters, wizard and mommy. Now who is a mommy? Mommy is the mother. Yes, so now you might be thinking it is mummy. So let me first teach you the pronunciation. Mummy is the dead ones in the Egypt. Yes, so never ever call your mother as mummy. Yes, and mommy, Mommy, the short form of which you call as mom, is the correct pronunciation for a mother. Yes, so should wizard hit mommy? Wizard is a male magic speller and witch is a female magic speller. So over here there's a small child called Joanne whose pet name is Joe, and her father is Jack, a painter. Now, as we all know, when we are very little young, our parents tell us stories to make us sleep. Yes, or we read some story books to sleep. So Joanne also had the habit of listening to stories from her father, who makes her bed and makes her to sleep. Now in this particular story, Jack always has only few characters, always the same names, but the only thing is that he keeps changing it to be human or sometimes animals. So the main hero of his story was always Roger Skunk. So right from her childhood, right from the age of 2, when she actually understood stories, she was hearing this word Roger Skunk regularly. Now she has grown up. So when she was small, whatever story was told to her, whatever made up stories were told her, whatever imaginary stories were told her, the girl loved it, liked it, and she slept. So as you grow up, sometimes you do not believe certain facts. For example, when we were very small, when we watched Rajnikant doing stunts on the train, we watch it with awe. Yes, but the same stunts, if we watch now, we start laughing. We start saying, what nonsense is this? How can that happen? Yes, so the same thing is happening with Joanne also over here. She feels that her father is trying to manipulate stories according to his will and wish. So this time she was hearing it very keenly when Jack started to tell her a story about a wizard, a mother, and a little animal whose name was Roger Skunk. So before me telling about the story, let me tell the description about this Roger Skunk. Roger Skunk was a very foul smelling animal, a kind of a rat and a porcupine kind of a thing mixed together. Yes, so whenever any animals come to attack him or do something, this animal has got a speciality of releasing its fart in such a way that the sting smell makes the other animals to run away. Other than that also, the smell of this particular animal, even if it is little further, it's very stinky. So Roger Skunk never had any friends because of his foul smelling body. Okay, so even the mother is also like that because they are of the same genes. So now over here, Roger Skunk always used to sit alone and cry because he never ever had any friends. So he always goes and tells all his pain, all his thoughts, all whatever happens in a day to a wise owl sitting on a tree. So just like the same thing, he went to the owl and he started to crying to it, saying, "No one is my friend because of my foul smelling body." So the owl immediately advises him, why don't you go to a wizard who has come very recently nearby and he does good magic spells. Why don't you go and ask him for a help? So this wizard, he takes money to help people. He takes money from anyone who comes for a help. So the wizard, after listening to the Roger Skunk's problem, he asked for 7 pennies. Now Roger Skunk did not have so much of money. Now he was thinking how to get it because he had only 4 pennies. There was a well, a magic well, there was a magic well where the owl asked him to go and get the remaining pennies. So he goes there, wishes for magic pennies, and he gets 3 pennies from that magic well, which usually gives 3 wishes to anyone who passes it by. So over here, he takes those 3 pennies with his 4 pennies, added up 7 pennies, and he gives it to the wizard. The wizard does his beautiful magic over him, and he starts getting a beautiful rose kind of a smell all over his body. And everyone who ever met Roger Skunk began to make friendship with him because of his beautiful smell, beautiful scent over his body. Now, when he returns back home, Roger Skunk's mother doesn't like this. She feels that he is no more her son. Yes, she feels that her son should smell like her. That is what, how can you recognize that it is her son? Now he doesn't look like it is her son. She scolds him and asks how he changed his odor. So immediately the child tells that it is because of the wizard, and he is very, very powerful, and he changed the smell of his body. So immediately she takes a broomstick and drags Roger Skunk to the wizard and hits him nicely on his back. So when he gets it, the wizard gets very, very angry, and he says, it's because of your son only I changed it. What do I have to do with his smell? And he immediately changes it back to the odor. The foul smelling Roger Skunk comes back, and the mother is very, very happy about it, and Roger Skunk again loses all his friends. He cries a lot. The mother tries to tell him that the one who makes friendship with you because you change your character is not your true friend. The one who likes you as you are is your true friend. But the child, he doesn't understand at first, but later on he understands because he loves his mother a lot and agrees to her point. So Jack finishes the story and makes Joan to sleep. Now Joan doesn't like this particular ending because now she is grown up. Yes, she feels that why should the mother interfere into Roger Skunk's thoughts? He didn't have friends, he was getting hurt, he was being alone. Why is the mother entering into the feelings of the child? Now she started to fight with Jack. She said, change the story ending immediately. The wizard should take his broomstick and hit the mommy for coming and interrupting into the feelings of her son. Now Jack was very angry. Now he belongs to a generation where children should listen to parents, and Joan belongs to your generation who keeps fighting with the parents for not agreeing on any topic. Yes, now both had an argument saying that Jack says no, you have to listen. Roger Skunk is so good, he listened to his mother and the story ending is perfect. But Joe wanted his mother to understand how his friends used to tease him and hurt him. Now, who is right, do you think, in this particular story? Yes, Joan might be right because she feels from Roger Skunk's thoughts. She feels that maybe he agreed to his mother out of fear, out of love, and out of respect. But what about his friends? What about his loneliness? And on the other side, Jack is also right, saying that his mother was perfectly right in making Roger Skunk understand that one should make friendship with you on your basis of however you are. The one who accepts you as you are can be your true friend till the end of your life. What happens if the spell suddenly goes off and the friends run away in between? Then Roger Skunk will feel more. Now he can understand who are his true friends. Why can't he make friends of his own terms? One who is like him. So what is there? But Joan was not agreeing to this. So the ending is in your hands how to interpret, because you will get questions like asking, how do you think Joan is right in proving her point, and how do you think that Jack is right in proving his point too? So children, sometimes we have to listen to our parents because they have more experience than us in their lives. Yes, it is true that we do think many things right, but yes, instead of arguing, just sit and think in your way and in their way and try to bring a common suggestions. Yes, always be cool, respect your parents, stay home, stay safe.